Hey guys, okay, today Zo Radio 101.5. Yo, let's be serious. Today we have a funky beat, alright? And we have two special guests from Native Instruments, the Vari comp and the Passive EQ, taken from the last Annie bundle, right? And we have another third one, which is the enhanced EQ that we ain't gonna show today. I'm gonna focus on this thing because those baby used in conjunction makes some mastering heaven, right? Okay, so very clean, gooey, very high resolution knobs, right? I'm scoring right now. And look at that, scrolling like crazy. So maybe too smooth, I don't know. We have here the Vari comp and the Passive EQ. The Vari comp is what we call a mastering grade compressor because it's super smooth. It can be super crazy, but it can be very super smooth, right? We have the regular controls, the input, the output, the threshold, the attack, the release. Here you got a switch, compressor, and you can switch to limiting, which is basically when you start a compression ratio above 10:1, you start limiting. Okay, and then we have those three goodies that makes this compressor very useful, right? You have the dry, you have the detector HP, and you have the sidechain gain. Okay, so the sidechain gain, this is simply making sidechain, and then you can specify the amount of sidechain. You know, this is not like sidechaining or not sidechaining, but you can also keep the gain of the sidechain. But very handy. But we ain't gonna use it right now because we're gonna work on the master bus, right? And so I just put an Any Machine project with a bit here, so we just have a stereo track, like if it was a mix. So I don't have the hand on each instrument, right? This is what you're gonna get when you get the mastering. You know, you're gonna have only two track stereo track. Okay, so we're gonna start by engaging the Vari comp. I'm gonna let you hear this funky groove, the kind of Nate Dogg stuff. By the way, R.I.P. Nate Dogg, we miss you all. Okay, I'm gonna engage the Vari comp as default setting. Okay, you really hear it working, right? I'm gonna increase the threshold so it's less compressing. Without. With it. You can glue the thing together. It's kinda too heavy. Without. With it. Without. Okay, very smooth. Guys, just for those that don't really know, you know, when you compress on the mastering stage, on the master bus, stick with 2 dB of gain reduction. This is gonna be safe for you. Until you're really comfortable with the compression, be safe, guys. I got a very slow attack here. That means that all my transients are preserved, right? I'm just compressing to give a kind of glue. Okay, so 2 dB is the absolute maximum for me. Okay, unless you're crazy like me sometime and you go like this. Here we go. Fast attack. I lower the threshold. compressing like crazy, limiting. Now it's even more crazy. And you say, man, this guy is crazy, don't know nothing about audio, right? No, because I want to show you what's going on with the drive. Alright? Let me just put the release right to be on the tempo, on the groove, you know. Okay, I like it like that. Okay, so now we have a heavy compression. We have a lot of character on this thing, but we lose everything, you know. The 3D stuff is squashed because all the dynamic ranges are killed, right? So I'm gonna recover it by just injecting the dry signal and mix it with the mix signal. This is what this knob is all about, you know. You have the dry. When I increase it, I mix the dry signal with the compression that you hear right now, right? Here we go. Because I have a good compression, you know, a very good compression that we done with the limiting, remember? But I have the same, you know, dynamic ranges preserved and transient preserved because I re-injected the dry signal in it. Hey. Okay, listen. Without. Now with it. Okay, don't forget to play with the output. You know, here if you want to compare at the same level, right? Regular with it. Okay, I like it like that. Okay guys, so if you only using the compression without the dry, stick with 2 dB or gain reduction, keep a slow attack, recovery, not too fast, it depends. The slower will be the recovery, the smoother will be the compression, the fastest the obvious it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? But that depends. I really like to use the fast attack on some very short material like snares and all that, percussion and all that, but experiment with that. Okay guys, now we're gonna put this baby in action, right? I'm gonna be kinda quick because we only have 30 minutes of demo, right? Here we go. Passive EQ here. Quickly, you have each band here, gain, bandwidth, type of bandwidth, and you choose the frequency, right? For the left and the right, or the mid and the side. I remember the mid is the center of your stereo signal, the side is the side. Alright? You can solo the mid or the side. Okay, if you want. Then you have the low pass, high pass for each side section, you know what I'm saying? And then you have the link. You can, for example, if I boost here, you know, it's gonna boost here on the mid and the side. If I unlink it, if I play with this knob ain't gonna move. Okay, so I'm gonna use the unlink of everything, right? You can of course boost or cut, but just switching here, cut, boost. Okay, so we listen. I'm gonna solo the mid. You hear the center of your stereo field. What I'm gonna do here is that here you're gonna have the rapper or the singer, right? So I'm gonna put, like, I like to have some a lot of impact on the high, mid, you know what I'm saying, and the lows, and you're gonna have the singer. Sometimes I like to brighten, you know, the kind of the voice, you know, to stick out and to be in your face. So basically, the voice ain't gotta be fighting with the hi-hats and the very high information, right? You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do here is to kind of try to give a more focused imagery about the kick, the bass, you know, the clap, you know what I'm saying, and nothing else. I just want this to be focused on the center, right? So listen. Okay, low bass. I'm gonna cut this thing. Okay. Now I'm gonna boost a 1K. I like this bandwidth. As you can see, very smooth sound. Okay, I like that. Okay, then we gonna cut. You know, there's a lot of muddiness, right? Listen. This give me focus on the bass, you know what I'm saying, and the kick without all the rumble and the mud, you know what I'm saying? We can boost a little the bass. It's a bass here. Let's control what we're doing here. I just want you to look at one thing right now. Listen. My kick and my bass are very well controlled, but I'm losing some due to the compression, right? So what I'm gonna do here is to stick with the detector. Here, this is what if I begin with this thing. The HP detector, I forgot to tell you about that, is that you exclude the low frequency from the detection of the compressor. This means that the compression will focus only on compressing the higher signal above a certain amount of low frequencies. This results in a better, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be like keeping your kick and the bass safe, right? The second thing is that when you heavy compress a signal and you have a lot of lows, you know what I'm saying, if you have some hi-hats or some high information, it's gonna be like pumping, you know what I'm saying, when the compressor is gonna react to the kick and the bass, it's gonna pump, you know what I'm saying, the hi-hats. So I'm gonna bypass the AQ here. Okay, listen to the bass here and the kick. And now, you hear it? But it goes up, it goes up. Listen to the kick of the bass. Without. Now, okay, you see how we get back the kick and the bass? That's obvious. We're gonna do it one more time. Okay, now by doing so, the thing is that we gain some bass, but we also gain, you know, some 300 hertz, you know, 400 hertz also, and so some muddiness. This is what I'm gonna quik here. So we're in the center right now. I like it like that, man. I'm gonna boost. Okay, now the side. I'm gonna boost the highs. I want the highs to be like crisp, you know what I'm saying? But when I'm gonna boost it, They can read too much, so I'm gonna at the same time put a low pass filter, right? Okay, I'm gonna gain some high mid too. Like that. And to give some weight, I'm gonna use this band. Okay, in conjunction with this band, very smoothly. And I'm gonna low pass here. This thing is making some rubber. Looky here. Okay, so I'm gonna master it here. Let's try this. Here. Okay, better. The whole thing. Funky. Okay, so when you hear my voice in the center, I'm not fighting with, you know, the highs are on the side and on it. The bass is very focused. Okay, without. Okay. Listen to the without EQ. My goodness. With the EQ, you see how we gain clarity in the center, and we have some crisp highs on the side. We gain clarity on the whole stage, and this is just a 2-track taken from machine, right? Without the compressor. I'm gonna put through the whole thing. Okay, very comp. That's it. Without. Okay, I'm gonna be quick here because I'm very afraid to get off the running time. So guys, really, I really encourage you to try this plugin. Okay, this is a must-have. Right, if you don't already have a very good compressor or very good mid-side left-right type of EQ, go for it. The price is very good for the whole bundle. Okay, and the quality is top-notch. Now on the CPU hit, I got a lot of questions. Well, this is kind of CPU heavy, especially if you have a lot of other plugins, right? So basically, this is meant to be used on a mastering grade. So you only have those 2 plugins and some others, few others. So this is not a big deal. But if you're gonna use it on a mix, use the Vari comp on subgroups, aka buses, right? The drum bus, you know, instrument bus, and the master bus, and all that. And the passive EQ, well, this is gonna be used on all the stereo stuff, like pianos, chorus of vocals, synths, you know what I'm saying, arpeggios, or on my drum bus, you know, if you wanna control what's going on in the mid and the side. On my hi-hats bus, when I have some hi-hats from left, right, I wanna control, you know, to give them some coherence, consistency. So guys, I'm kinda quick, sorry for that. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and be free to ask me for some question, guys. Okay, so again, I'll let you hear that's funky music.